going to be close.
Kyle Lewis has Ricky Carmichael behind him. Into the sand section goes Carmichael. Now, the one thing you're not going to get a lot of from Ricky Carmichael is mistakes, Jeff.
We'll take a look at this replay. Stewart just comes in with so much more momentum. Now, he was going to take the inside. He darts to the outside instead of taking the inside groove to block Chad Reed. Reed knows he's there, tries to sneak back around the outside. Stewart makes it stick.
Look at how quickly James got from the brake to the throttle and got around it, getting back into the gas like that.
Well, you said the proper words earlier, is that James Stewart is in the zone right now.
Well, you saw Ricky Carmichael fly past our onboard camera. You also see Ivan Tedesco back out there getting back up after the crash. Tim Ferry did so as well.
We'll keep an eye on the interval right now as you see Ricky doing that 3.31, which is a great line, turning a 46.5 this last time. Then just dropped off the pace almost 2 seconds a lap because of the traffic. And right now the gap, or the last lap across the finish line, Carmichael and Stewart was 7.8 seconds apart.
And it had been 10 seconds prior to that, so Stewart has picked up about 2.5 seconds. But look at how he gets to that wood section.
In the middle of a lot of traffic there.
Tedesco caught up in that big pack of traffic. Carmichael already through that. Boy, Aaron, Ricky Carmichael looking so good here tonight.
Well, Ricky Carmichael flawless as usual, but if you can see his mechanic, Mike Gosler, pulling out the mechanics board, he's allowing Ricky to see exactly how far James Stewart is behind. This is not the first time we've seen James catch up, but he does have a fair ground ahead of him at this point. We'll wait and see what pans out.
Well, Aaron, on that last lap, Ricky stretched it back out. Jeff, he gained about 2 seconds back on James. There's Mike Gosler with the pit board.
Well, and I think there might be opportunity with that too, because Carmichael's got a clear track right now. They got through the bulk of the lappers. Stewart's right in the middle of all those guys.
Well, Ricky Carmichael, the one thing we don't have a lot of opportunities, Jeff, is to watch him ride Supercross. Only a couple left to go. He's going to ride Daytona, which you'll see here on Speed, and Orlando. You'll see his finale, an AMA Supercross competition right here on Speed.
I'll tell you what, Carmichael he's on cruise control right now. He's just got all of his lines figured out. He's going to be real careful to stay out of all the deep ruts, stay away from the lappers, not make any mistakes. Definitely a sentimental favorite here, you know, to win this one. And he ends up locking this down. The fans here in St. Louis are definitely going to give him a lot of praise for that.
Looking for the gap back to Stewart. There he is. Ricky, of course, will join us in the booth some more before the year is out as well, including the season finale, which you'll see live here on Speed from Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas that first Saturday in May.
Which is an incredible treat. We love having him in here, and just firsthand knowledge and experience of what's going on out there, so it's something really special.
James Stewart has lost more time to Ricky. He closed it up to 7 seconds. It's back to 11.8 now. Do you think he's just settling in?
Well, I definitely think that. I think that he probably, after he moved past Reed, got into second place position, got the pit board from his mechanic, Jeremy Albrecht, that, hey, this is where you need to be. You're ahead of the guy that's at second points. Just keep it on 2 wheels. It's been a crazy night all around, and so for him to be here in second place in a position to take or add more points to his points lead is definitely what he wanted to do.
Unfortunately for Chad Reed, though, he saw the possibility with a whole shot, maybe get out and get a win, and instead he ends up in the dirt, and now he's looking at third, and again, losing points to James Stewart.
Yeah, as it is now, as it stands, he would lose 2 points to Stewart. We keep talking about that it's so important. If you want to be Supercross champion, you go out and win some races, because what Stewart's done tonight is, for all this bad luck and being on the ground, he's dug deep, brought up his intensity, and he flew through the pack. I mean, he was going past guys like Wyndham and all these, that they were standing still.
We talk about how key starts are to winning in Supercross, and boy, Chad Reed put together a brilliant start here tonight. Ricky Carmichael putting together exactly what he had to do, taking advantage of the opportunity when it opened, and then disappearing into the sky here tonight, putting together some very quick laps, getting out front, pulling away, and making the gap just too big.
Well, I guess we can see why now. He chose St. Louis as one of his selected events. He likes this place, and he's making another great memory here tonight.
It'll be one to go for Ricky Carmichael.
Got to be a great feeling, Ralph. You know, he's still working hard, even though he's not racing for the full championship. He's still training and testing and working hard and focused as ever. And I think it's pretty incredible. He hasn't just, you know, taken some parade laps during opening ceremonies and kind of rode off into the sunset. This guy's actually still trying to win races, even as he's headed into retirement.
And you know what, Jeff? I don't think he knows any other way to do it. And Joe Nemechek, his teammate at Ginn Racing here on off Nextel Cup weekend. Joe, a big moto fan, flew up here with his son to take in the races and told Ricky he better get a win, trying to get him going. And it looks like it worked. Ricky Carmichael wins in his final trip to St. Louis, taking the victory. Well, the fans came into the Edward Jones Dome tonight hoping to get one more great look at the one they call the GOAT, greatest of all time. And Aaron Bates, he gave it to him. Another memorable moment for Ricky Carmichael.
He most certainly did, Ralph, and this track is known for making mistakes on, but the one guy that was consistent and absolutely flawless the entire race, Ricky, that was you. How did you manage to pull it off?
You know what, those two guys went down. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if I could have got him. I mean, I rode good, you know, I rode solid, but spotting those guys 4 seconds like that, it just ain't getting the job done. But they had carnage. Reed got back up, and you know what, dude? I just, he had his chance to get me, and I put my head down, and I was cooking. I'm so pumped to get the win, man. You guys have no idea.
There was some tough luck last year here at the Edward Jones Stadium. What does it mean for you to come back with redemption and go out on top?
Yeah, you know what, to come back here and rebound, I love this place. That's why I came here, and what happened last year was crazy, and you're going to have those kind of races. But glad to get a win for Suzuki. You know, my streak's coming to an end here, and like to get one more out of the next two.
Sweet success for Ricky Carmichael. We look forward to see him again in the sand at Daytona next weekend.
Oh, it's going to be great. You're going to see it right here on Speed. It's going to be a spectacular night of racing. Carmichael, Stewart, and Reed. And look at Kevin Windham, Nathan Ramsey, another great night. He's really continuing to improve.
Yeah, he keeps getting better each and every week, and that's a great ride for Nathan.
What a battle we had between James Stewart and Chad Reed, Aaron.
The tempers are flaring down here, that's for sure. James Stewart picking it up at the last second. What was going through your head, and what kind of argument was taking place with you and Chad Reed?
No, I just knew I had to get back up and regroup. You know, I'm in for a long run, and you know, I don't know. So, you know, I'm just happy to be up on the podium. You know, after going from dead last to come back, you know, I felt like it was a good recovery. But I just got to give it to Team Kawasaki. You know, the bike was working really good, and we'll just go to Daytona next week. But it's all good.
Now, you are so far back in the pack. Is there any point where you had thought that you were managed to catch up?
No, I knew I had to. You know, it was no choice. And, you know, like I said, you know, I'm in shape. And, you know I can run 20 laps as fast as I can go. So I didn't have no choice. It's just the craziest thing. You know, lappers are going now everywhere. Actually, they weren't any lappers. I was racing against them. So, you know, I felt like I recovered good and ended up with second place and still got some points.
And lastly, what words were spoken by Chad Reed to you when you pulled off the track?
You know, I'm just happy to be up here. You know, I'm just, you know, ecstatic to be up here. And we'll see each other next week. And, you know, no dirty moves from my part. You know, I'm just out here racing for a championship.
Congratulations out there. These guys are pretty tight-lipped, but maybe we can get it from this guy. Chad, what words were spoken to from James Stewart to you when the race was over?
I mean, we were nice. I don't know if we could repeat it, but man, I'm out there to race, you know, and I'm not going to get pushed around like I've been getting. And my starts are awesome, and you know, I felt awful all weekend, and I just wanted to get back in there and be aggressive. And you know, we came together and we both went down. You know, I didn't want both of us to go down this last thing, but you know, it's racing, and I'm super pumped to get back up, get on the podium, and just want to thank all the guys at San Manuel and all the guys at Yamaha. Man, Parts, Thor, Unbound, and all the guys at VP Fuel.
Well, guys, the battle is heating up here from St. Louis.
Well, and Aaron, it's going to